Yep. Testing. What's up? What's happening? What's happening? YouTube, what's good? What's good? This is your boy, of course, DJ Troy, you know what it is. You could call me anything, DJ Troy, DJ Extraordinaire, you know what I do. You see my YouTube videos, you know what I'm about. I bring you the news just to take your mind off of stuff for like, 10, 15 minutes, and after that you go back into your regular life. So, there's a lot to get to. There's a lot going on in the world today. Some of it important, some of it not so important. You know how the story goes. Well, the first thing that I'll deal with, of course, is this whole situation in Kenya. By the grace of God, this hostage crisis is over. Hooray for Kenya. Hooray for the people who survived. Hooray for the lives that were saved by this hostage situation being over. Unfortunately, many people perished, many people died. And, our hearts go out to those folks, go out to the family. And the aftermath of it all is that there are lives that are totally going to be destroyed, Unfortunately, this gun violence situation, you keep hearing about it over and over again. Thousands of people are dying every day, every month, every year, and it keeps on going on and on again. And there's no solution in sight, and the families, are going to be suffering for a very long time, because imagine, like I mentioned in my first video, that these people were just basically going shopping. And, some guys decided that, hey, we're going to end your lives today because of our own political agenda, because of everything that has happened to them. But these people who were shopping didn't have anything to do with that. It is what it is, They were just there accidentally. And for those who didn't go to the mall, they're alive today, and it's an accident that they're alive. But for people who just, I'm going to go shopping on Saturday, boom, they're dead today. So, again, shout out to the folks, shout out to the people who helped the situation, and I hope by the grace of God, everything is well, with those who survive, and the government take care of those people and give them all the counsel and all the help that they need. Moving on now to the second story, of course, as you guys all heard, President Obama is in the process of, not in the process of, he's thinking about meeting with the Iranian president, or the supreme leader, or, the guy that's in charge of Iran. And today he actually spoke at the United Nations, Iran's president, and President Obama also spoke there too. The funny thing is that there wasn't any face-to-face meeting of these two leaders, and for those people who don't, know the history of the United States and Iran, just Google it, Wikipedia it, and you'll see a whole trailer load of information about what happened between the United States and Iran and what's been going on ever since. And, for the lack of a better word, this would be a good thing, for both countries to come together and, have a good dialogue on relationships in terms of, how to better understand each other. But of course, the number one thing on the agenda is the nuclear weapons, the weapons of mass destruction. We don't, or the United States don't want these folks to have these weapons and use it in the wrong way. And, negotiation, let's talk so that the world could be a better place. Moving on, again, to entertainment. What can I say? Of course, everybody is still talking about, Miley Cyrus from the High Art radio show that happened in Vegas over the weekend. You know, everybody's still talking about it, still caught up like, oh my God, as she was performing one of her hit songs, she broke down and cried. And, you know, it was very sad, you know. You know, she lost her fiance. Some say because of twerking, which is, you know, not so crazy, you know, like stupid. Like the guy left her because she's twerking. No, there's issues. You know, the relationship had problems, so that is over. Shout outs to her, you know, for keep making hit records. Her record right now is #1 in the country. So she's doing okay. Wendy Williams actually made a very important point today, you know, or stating that, listen, Miley, you're only 20 years old, okay? There's going to be a lot more men coming through your way, so move on, live your life. It's done, it's over with. Hey, life happens, so move on. Now, you know, Charlemagne, the God, you know what I'm saying, DJ Envy, Angela Yee, of course, was at the High Yard Radio Festival, you know, doing their thing. Shout outs to them, you know what I mean? They just keep doing it big on the Breakfast Club, you know what I mean? Enough respect, enough love to those folks, you know what I mean? I'm going to continue to support them as much as I can. For those folks who are watching me on the international level, what you could do if you want to hear the Breakfast Club, just go to Power 105, you know, .1. There's no point, it's just power1051fm.com, and you are able to stream the show live. They're usually on from 6 a.m. to, you know, 10 a.m. And DJ Envy be having the power mix between 9 and 10. So DJ Envy doing his thing. Now, Drake's new album dropped today, you know, September 24th, you know. I put up some mixtapes and everything up, you know, on SoundCloud. You could catch me there at Troy, you know what I'm saying. My stuff is on there, so you could check out my Drake mix. I know DJ Envy tried to do his thing this morning, but, you know, I think I got one up on you, man. Just kidding. You're the man. But I was listening to the show this morning, and, you know what I'm saying, CT the God, man, dog, I think you was a little hard on Drake this morning, boy. You went heavy, you know what I'm saying? Usually, you know what I'm saying, you be talking the truth, man, but this morning, you went in hard, man, you know what I'm saying? It's like, wow, you know what I mean? And it's a little hard for me to hear that because, you know, Drake is my boy, you know what I'm saying? I don't know him personally, but, you know, that's my artist, you know what I mean? That's who I rock with. I rock with a lot of people, but Drake is one of them people that I rock with, so, you know what I mean? It was a little bit hard this morning, but, you know what I'm saying, I gotta give you, you know, respect, CT, for just keeping it honest. You know, if Drake ain't for you, hey, he's not for you. You know what I'm saying? He's for me. I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna, you know, make sure I cop that album. Now, talking about Charlemagne, I was reading on TMZ tonight that, of course, Justin Bieber, you know what I'm saying, actually had to kick out some of his own boys, you know what I'm saying, who used to live with him, you know what I'm saying. Of course, I think one of them is Little Zaz and Little Twist, you know what I'm saying. You know, TMZ called them the Littles, you know what I mean. And basically, Charlemagne, you know what I'm saying, said this like, I think last year or 2 years ago, whatever time frame it was. He told Justin Bieber to stop hanging around with the N-word. I'm not going to say it because to me, that's a very disrespectful word. I try not to use it. I'm not going to be a hypocrite and say, you know what I mean, I don't use it, but I'm going to try not to use it. He told Justin Bieber, you know what I'm saying, do not hang out with the N's after 5 p.m. You're going to get into problems. And it's like, so said, so was done. Because it seems like, not to say that these two guys is at fault for all the craziness that's been going on with Justin Bieber and all that stuff. It just so happens that after Charlemagne spoke, it's like you start hearing some of the craziest things about Justin Bieber, which was like, whoa, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, so I don't know if Charlemagne got a point there, but hey, you know what I'm saying? After Justin Bieber started hanging out with these fellas, things ain't going right, you know what I'm saying? Justin Bieber hasn't been right, you know what I'm saying? But fortunately for him, he got some jewelry stolen, some very expensive jewelry stolen, and that led up to him actually kicking these two fellas out of his house. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry for them. You know what I'm saying? I hope that everything worked out. But again, you know what I'm saying? If y'all was listening to Charlemagne, you know what I'm saying? Y'all was going to understand what Charlemagne was talking about. Charlemagne was telling a little twist. I can't remember one of his donkey of the day. Homeboy, you're with Justin Bieber. Use what you got now, right now. Try to get some mixtapes on the street. Try to get some records hitting the stores, iTunes, whatever. Use what you got to put yourself out there instead of just being a side boy or whatever. Now, if Justin Bieber is gone, who's Little Twist without Justin Bieber? You know what I'm saying? Who's going to be paying you that attention? So, hey, you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So, shout outs to, CT, you know what I mean? Charlemagne the God on the Breakfast Club. Keep on doing your thing. DJ Envy Angela Yee, you know what I'm saying? Big supporter, you guys. Keep on doing it. That's what's up. Now, the things that I talk about, you know what I'm saying? They're important, but they're not critical, you know what I'm saying? The first two stories that I spoke about, in terms of Kenya and in terms of President Obama trying to meet with Iran's president, those things are critical because those are situations that could reach you wherever you are. You know what I'm saying? So, things like that you take it to heart. But, the little celebrity beefs and those things, it's just entertainment. It's just for fun, you know what I'm saying? What's important is the people that surround you. You know what I'm saying? The people that you're sleeping with at night, the people that's fixing breakfast for you, the people that got you in times of need. You know what I'm saying? You want $100 to borrow, you know to call. You need somebody to hug, you know where to go. So continue to take care of those people, you know what I'm saying? Continue to love, respect, and honor the people that you see every day, you know what I'm saying? Don't get caught up with the glitz and the glamour that you see on television, because at the end of the day, there's somebody working in makeup, there's somebody working in lighting to make these people look good. You see them on the road without their camera crew, without the cameras, hey, they look just like you. So don't get too caught up with that. Keep it real. Now, you know what I'm saying, my final story, or my final saying for the night, of course, is that, you know what I mean, lately I've been seeing that there's been a lot of attacks on, the South Asian community, the Desi community in America. And I have a lot of South Asian friends, you know what I'm saying, and I don't condone violence in any type of race, you know what I'm saying, on any type of group, you know what I mean. So, for all the people out there, like recently a Sikh professor in Columbia University got attacked, I saw some other people get an attack, and of course, Miss USA, who won the pageant, she got murdered on Twitter, like everybody said, oh, this Arabic woman and, jihad this and jihad that. What I'm telling everybody, man, listen, let people be who they are, love everybody, if somebody ain't doing something, don't attack them, Just continue to just, do what Don Cornelius said. Love, peace, and happiness. You know what I'm saying? Love, peace, and soul. That's Don Cornelius right there. This is your boy, DJ Troy, signing out. You know what I'm saying? You got me on that Twitter. That's TELACOM. MNG. You know what I mean? Follow me on that Twitter. I'm out. Have a great night, folks. Peace.